Moneybagg has released a new album, Forever Heartless, bruh. And I just hope that it's good. I just hope. I just hope. Yo, what up? It's your boy Black with Black TV, where we give you reviews and hip hop news. And today I'm doing a review on Moneybagg's brand new album, 43VA Heartless. Nah, Forever Heartless. But don't forget to hit subscribe to Black TV for more views and more reactions. Hit that like button, and in the comment section below, tell me what is your favorite Moneybagg collab of all time. Is it with Black Youngster, Gang, anything with Yo Gotti? Put that in the comment section below and let me know. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started into 43VA. Moneybagg's recent project was Reset. I didn't get a chance to do a review on that album, but it really wasn't my cup of tea. You can really tell that Moneybagg tried to reinvent himself on this album and try to make himself more prominent in the hip-hop industry, as far as making kind of different music, working with different producers, and his fans really wasn't vibing with it. The joint he had with J. Cole was really, it sounded really good, but it didn't really just elevate him to the plateau he really was trying to reach. But with Forever Heartless, maybe he can reach that plateau, whatever. And you know, his old fans saying that, you know, they want that old Moneybagg back, this old Moneybagg, all his old stuff. Like, usually artists go through this, like they'll develop a fan base and they'll try to grow, and everybody that's been hanging, like listening to his stuff for the past years, like his original stuff. But I will say with Forever Heartless, it's kind of a mixture of both, if you agree with me. But let's go ahead and dive deep in the cover. The cover is pretty graphic. Yeah, it's pretty graphic. Got his heart beating out, like just out all open. It's like he's on a stretcher, just bleeding everywhere. On an interview, he said that he had 10 ideas on how he wanted the cover and whatnot, but the label was like, all those ideas was basic. So basically, Moneybagg went with the most graphic idea he went through. And I personally, I think it's pretty dope as far as the direction he went on his album. But let's go ahead and dive into my likes about Forever Heartless. One thing I like is the production. You know, one thing about Moneybagg music, you can't go wrong with the production. Like, for example, track 2, Dreas, basically he just, you know, just spitting here and there on the track, where he just talking about turning a penthouse into a Dreas, talking about his clothes and money and whatnot. And on the intro, Relentless again is basically talking about what I just said, you know, even talking about his previous album, Reset, about, you know, explaining on the direction he went through. I mean, I like the intro. It was a good way to introduce you on what kind of music you're expecting on the album. And once again, Moneybagg is coming through with relatable music for the streets. I mean, one thing he does do good or do great on his music is make music for the fans that, you know, is more relatable, like everyday life in his own music. Like, for example, track 4, Part of the Game, was where he basically is just talking about the do's and don'ts of street life, on how not to snitch and what not to do and what to do, basically. And on track 6, Toxic, basically he's discussing on how people, what they go through in relationships, like his woman going through his phone and basically leaving her on red, and like, you know, the really just the hardships of what you go through on relationships. And that song was pretty dope. And another track, track 12, Whatever I'm With, basically just being your ride or die or whatever, whatnot. It seems like when Moneybagg make a song for the females, it's basically the same content, the same subject. I will say that that's not really my faves on the album, but you know, that's something that relatable to his female fan base that they're digging. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what I'm gonna say. And some of the collabs does make sense on this album, like track 3, DR featuring Gunna. Like, that's on paper that sounds good, you know, but basically they just sounded like they both belong on this song. I mean, it's not a extravagant song. It's not really a great song, but you can really tell that the chemistry was there and they vibed well together on that song. And especially on track 8, On My Soul featuring Lil Durk. I mean, they have done music in the past, but this song basically just talking about people that backstabbed them, or people that supposed to been there, or people that just, you know, did them wrong. And, you know, the chemistry between Lil Durk and Moneybagg Yo really hit on all cylinders. But my favorite song on Forever Heartless, you should already know this right now. Track 11, Black Money featuring Black Youngster, bruh. I mean, this is the collab everybody been waiting on, ever since Gang. Like, for some reason, Black Youngster and Moneybagg Yo has the best chemistry on this whole album. I mean, I will say that the hook is kind of weak by Black Youngster, but it's the most energetic song on this album, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be played in everybody's systems, in cars or whatever. It's just one of them type of songs where when you go to the club or go to a party or a concert and you listening to it on the way there. But there are some dislikes that I really not feeling on Forever Heartless. Like, some collabs didn't even have that vibe of chemistry. Like, I know Moneybagg wanted to work with people that's getting hot right now or going hot right now, but you know, for like track 7, Style Ain't Free featuring Offset, you know, like I said, on paper it looks good, but when you listen to the song, it just it sounds really generic. Like, you know, and then like me personally, I think the quality of the song isn't really up to par. I mean, I don't know if it's because of the production on that certain track, or that's just how they want it to sound. And track 13, Headstrong featuring Kevin Gates, you know, like, looking at the track list, and like, this was the song that I was really expecting to be good off the rip. But you know, it's not bad. It's just, you know, I think I had high expectations seeing Kevin Gates on this song. I mean, it's an okay song. They basically just talking about, you know, how headstrong they are on certain situations, on when they should have changed their ideas or whatnot at that moment. But you know, the song is okay. It's okay. And my biggest gripe about Forever Heartless is the album. The album is entirely too short, bruh. The album is 14 songs in 40 minutes. Like, on the average, each song is like 2 minutes and 30 minutes long. Like, look, I know I griped in the past before about long albums, just like Culture 2 with Migos. That album was almost 2 hours long. But there is a certain thing where you make an album too short, especially if the content isn't up to par. And especially if you're gonna have this many features on your album shouldn't even have this many features if your album is gonna be that short. Like, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 features on a 40-minute album. I mean, that's not gonna cut it, man. But going into that, my least favorite song is track 5, For the Moment, featuring City Girls. Like, okay, I get what he was trying to do on this song. I get it. Like, you just basically talking about like, for the moment, like, I was messing with you, but I don't need you no more. And the City Girls, they only had 8 bars on this song. This should have been like a song like Black Money, like how he did Black Youngster on his track, like going back and forth. That would have been a great song. But 8 bars, bruh. 8 bars. And the song is only 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I can understand if it was an incredible track, but it's not all that, bro. It just doesn't do anything for me. But let me go ahead and rate Moneybagg Yo Forever Heartless. I know a lot of people that's on my channel, you know, like Moneybagg Yo, whatever, but I'm gonna give this album a 6 out of 10. You know, it's a good album. It's pretty decent. It's pretty good, but it's not exceptional. It sounds like all his other stuff he's been doing recently. It's not really a, you know, outstanding project. Like nothing really sticks out really, except for Black Money featuring Black Youngster, and you know, maybe Dior featuring Gunna, but that's pretty much it. Everything on this album is the same stuff he been rapping over the years, and I get it. Your fans want the old Moneybagg Yo. I get it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But at the same time, you're gonna have to do something, or I don't know, do something to where you can reach that level of to be more mainstream in the hip hop industry. But I can see that this album really isn't gonna be like out there. Like when Reset first came out, a lot of people just played that album for like a week or so, and then it just faded away. Like I could tell this album right here might fade away in like maybe 3 weeks, but I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. But the most important question is, what do you think of Moneybagg Yo Forever Heartless or 43VA Heartless? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Put your hate comments in the comment section below. And with that being said, I holla next time on Black TV. Ooh.